Cheers.
I think we're recording. Cheers. What are you drinking today?
The usual. I'm spritzing.
Oh,
It's my day drink.
I should have
Well, it's
spritzed.
my
I
all the
did
time
red
drink.
just because I'm close to the cellar because I'm in the basement.
It's
Okay.
my all the time drink. Who am I kidding?
I think we're recording. It says recording.
I see red.
Okay. Red usually when it's green we stop, and then usually when it's like don't do it we do it. So let's just do it because it's red. Like
it's red. That means we're doing it, right? Exactly.
Exactly. So how have you been this week?
Ugh, it's been a week. It's just such an adjustment trying to keep busy.
Yeah.
My sister's got me doing this daily workout challenge.
Oh, that's
so that's good. I've tried to reel in the drinking.
Oh,
so that's
really
good. Yeah. I am, right? It's
good.
for my
Proud
health.
of you.
It's for my health.
This
is my first. Today's Friday.
I think yeah.
This is my first drink since Monday.
Wow, and it's like
that's good.
Right? I'm actually really impressed. I feel like I should send you like an arrangement.
I would
this
love
is good.
that.
How's homeschooling going?
It's not. It's absolutely not.
Okay.
Because my son is with his dad, so I'm not worrying about that. And they're at the cottage. And
perfect.
Ella, well, she's a teenager. She's doing everything online. So
yeah, for
sure. I basically check in each day and say, "Are you doing your schoolwork?" "Yes, Mom." Perfect.
As she's on like TikTok. No, she's a good girl. Well, today we got the little one back this morning. We looked around the house for 3D objects. Couldn't find a cone or a triangular prism, so Dave and I made those. Did a little other stuff and finished the school day off making a volcanic eruption in a homemade volcano made with salt dough, which we made. Some stuff around the house, some shit. Anyway, it worked. It's pretty awesome. Kid was stoked.
So who's actually doing the homework? Because word on the street is that like a lot of parents are super stressed because kids are getting these projects.
Oh no.
And they're having to do them.
Well, ours is in grade 2. So he just gets like a few little things, and then we make little like extra stuff because I feel like because he's so like excited to get the school day done because he just wants to like play Fortnite and do all that type of stuff. So we added extra. So he gets about like 3 to 4 assignments, and then we add stuff. So
oh my God.
Yeah, because he does it so quick, because it's easy. Like anyone could do it. A baby could do it. Like I find it very easy. So we come up with the science experiments ourselves. So typically we'll do like, so we just, I got the Pinterest board going. So today, we're making dough volcanoes. We did we've done tons of stuff. It's actually quite interesting. And I feel like I'm enjoying it more than the kid. So
like you've re-entered grade 2.
Pretty much. And you know what? I haven't been to school for a long time, so I'm about there. That's where my brain is with this coronavirus.
I am a solid grade 4, I think. I think I could get into grade 4 and get her done start to finish.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if I could do that.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm there. I don't know. I'd actually be scared. We've got friends that are, primary, junior teachers. Not gonna lie, wouldn't want a test from them right now.
Right.
Might not make it to grade 3.
No, I know. It's intimidating.
It is.
I don't know how we did it. How did we do it when we were that age?
Because our parents beat the shit out of us. That's why.
We didn't have computers.
No.
We didn't, have any of the stuff that kids have now. It's a wonder that we have any education.
I see like babies on iPads. Like I'm not talking like 4-year-olds, like babies, like almost like out of the womb. Like
right.
Just came out of their mama's tummy and they're like,
they're texting, I want milk. I know. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Need your boob. Come upstairs. So anyway, we were talking this week and we thought, well, you came up with a great plan because let's face it, we're not really planning anything because the way I look at it is like, let's just have fun with these videos. And then once we're back to like regular scheduled podcasts where we had guests, like,
right. Cause we do have guests.
Now. I don't want
to. Sorry, we have guests planned.
I don't want to plan shit. I don't. I love
No,
I love,
I'm saying down the line though, we do have guests that we want to come in.
yes.
So we're just, you know,
So I
doing what
think,
we're doing now.
yeah. So I think everyone needs to know, like, we're still going to stay like on topic, but we're just going to have fun, and we're not going to be so like Dx3. We're just going to like, we're going to talk about those topics, but we're going to go off topic too, because we can, and no one is our boss. So.
Right. We are not sponsored in any way. We're making no money.
No,
so
but if you want to give us money, you can.
We take it.
Yeah, and Kathy will do extras.
Or you can pay us in wine.
Kathy will do extras if needed.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Just sex.
Kathy will do extras. So death, divorce, and dating. This is what we're all about. And we really thought that we would discuss the dating thing today. And the other topic that we thought we'd talk about is, I'm throwing it to you now.
Coronavirus?
How much wine have you had?
1 sip, grade 2 education.
Okay. So the other thing that we were going to talk about was how in this interesting, crazy time of the coronavirus, how many people are having their exes reach out to them?
Is that one of them in the background right now?
I don't know.
Hotline bling going off, baby.
Hotline bling, yeah. Sorry. It's live. It's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Trent from grade 10. No, so I guess what we were trying to say is, what we want to talk about today is, you know, why are exes reaching out during quarantine? It is safe to say that none of mine are, because I haven't really had any in a long time, and most of them probably see my life now and are like, staying away from that girl. She's bad news, and bad things happen to men that come into her life.
Oh no, gosh, don't say that.
I won't even say what I was going to say because someone made a joke once. But anyway, so, you know, we were kind of reading like just on social media, and then obviously we interact with our listeners as well. You know, and this time, and I think a lot of people can agree that a lot of exes are coming out of the woodwork. They're, you know, they're sending texts, they're sliding into the DMs, they're emailing after weeks, months, or even years of like radio silence. So, and so I guess some of the questions or some of the conversations out there right now is it out of boredom? Or are some of these girls and guys genuinely, you know, want to get back together with their exes? Maybe they've had time now in quarantine to just, you know, figure out their mind and their hearts. And so, you know, obviously as humans, we have a natural appetite for, you know, romantic and sexual interaction. That hasn't left, but the ability to meet new people has. So what's going on? So, you know, is it, you know, a question of, you know, I'm bored, let me just start scrolling through the old, you know, phone, see who's there, and, you know, who maybe gave me some yummy fun times, and hit them up? Or do you miss Trevor from grade 10? And are you like, Trevor, you know, it's been 20-25 years, but God damn it, I love you. And I'm going to call you. Who knows who's calling you? Check your voicemail after the show. You never know. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of like what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah. Okay. Which one are we starting with?
Well, okay. Well, so funny thing was, because, you know, like I said, we were always interacting with people. And so, one of the things was, I actually had, I have to look for it here because now I dropped it. I'd be a horrible news anchor. I'd just be like,
you really would.
And today there was an explosion. No. So anyway,
you'd be everywhere.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Handwritten. I don't have a teleprompter. Okay. So anyway, so it was funny. So
Someday.
Talking to some of, you know, the people who follow us on social media and who are listeners, you know, I kind of put it out there to some of them, which was, are you guys getting like one-liners from people? Like the people that are, you know, widowed or divorced, you know, over 30, over 40, who are out dating. Like, I want to hear like some of like your one-liners. Like, are you here? Like, what are the cheesy liners? Okay.
Okay.
I copied a few because some of them are just so like, okay, yeah, of course someone would say that. They're so cheesy, but I just thought it'd be fun to read some of them. So one of our listeners from Vancouver, who's 42 years old, one of the one-liners they got was, if coronavirus cannot take you out, can I?
Oh, that doesn't really like work.
Can't
Does
say I'd be
it?
putting on my lip gloss to meet that one, but
No.
okay.
Oh.
The next one doesn't surprise me, from Toronto, and 32-year-old, and it's just like, I'm like, okay, clearly like they saw this on the internet, but it was like, hey babe, quarantine and chill.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
Cheesy. But anyway,
Yeah. Cheesy.
I'm like, of course, Toronto. No. Okay. Oh, this one comes from a 40-year-old in Halifax.
All right.
You smell good. Is that Purell you're wearing?
Ooh.
But I'm like, how would they know how you smell? But I guess that's
Exactly.
part of the joke.
Grade 2. Yeah.
This one
going.
came from someone in the state of New York. I don't know where, but New York, 36-year-old. And the one-liner they received was, up for some PNP, Purell and play. So you folks, if you're
Wow.
single, this is what little taste of what you got. So Kathy, let's put this on you for a moment, because you're technically out in, I don't know.
I moved from my living room to my kitchen. I'm all over. Yes.
So what would be your one-liner
Oh.
if you were like online internet dating, which I don't think you are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not right now. That is a really tough question for me, because I don't do one-liners. So I just don't have like a whole bunch, I literally have to copy someone else's. I'm so not original.
So what I'm thinking,
Uh-huh.
seeing that you don't like trust me, don't know why. We should get people to like send us emails, and like everyone like put pieces together and construct your dating profile. And then I feel like you should use we play like a roulette, or like, I don't know, like a random, pick a random guy, and then you say, hey, you up for some PMP, Purell and play, and see where that takes you.
Okay. So they're going to help me construct and add to a new what?
Well, let's pick a platform, whatever it is. And then, the hardest part about a dating profile that I remember was writing like the bio. So I feel like we should maybe get like everybody helping you. And who cares? And who cares if it's lies? Like, who cares? Because let's face it, everybody's just looking at the merchandise.
Right. But
not reading the bio. But then you're gonna get like the nice guys that like actually read your bio. So like,
it's fun. If it's fun, as long as it's if it's fun, which it would be, and funny, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Yeah.
So,
cool.
Okay.
Whatever.
So if people want to email us at dx3podcastradio@gmail.com, or slide into our DMs on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about maybe some of the stuff that is true, and then we can judge it.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be interesting.
So so I'll tell you what I think.
Okay.
So I think Kathy loves and you're a cottage girl. Like, you actually like to go like up north and cottage, like to go on boats and shit.
Yeah. True.
I can't say that you would kill for your own food out in the wilderness. However, you would
I don't think, I mean, if it was life or death, yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know. I wasn't looking at like a Survivors series.
Yeah, no. If it's not Survivors, no. God, no.
She ain't gonna be, shooting chipmunks with pellet guns.
No.
And put them on the grill.
No, ma'am.
But you might catch a fish and eat the fish from the lake.
I wouldn't touch the fish, but I would eat the fish.
Okay, so we need a guy, looking for a guy who would touch fish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all I got. So maybe our listeners can help us out with that. Looking for a guy who likes to touch fish. God, that could come across good or really bad.
Oh, God.
likes to drink,
Yeah. Yeah.
likes boats.
You are so good. You know me.
I just feel like that's like a huge that's a huge population of men right there.
That fish. I don't want like a bearded wilderness man. Like
Okay.
we need a middle of the road, you
Must
know?
have razor.
Yeah. 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 You know? And if you have a pickup truck, I'd like it if you had a car as well. Like I don't,
Okay.
you
Oh,
know.
she be
Yeah.
picky, folks. She be picky.
Well, I'm just saying.
What is your
I'm not totally into like a city slicker guy, but I'm not totally into like a wilderness guy. I need someone right down the middle.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it, folks, right here from the
Okay.
horse's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. So what are your thoughts? So because I mean, I can't date. I mean, if I did, there would be major consequences.
Because she's engaged. Yes. Dating, bad.
Yeah, I don't think go by so well. But so okay, so so you're a single, beautiful woman. So we got the
Oh,
coronavirus.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
are what are you thinking? What are your plans? What do you like? I don't know. I just want to hear. I don't know because I just sit back and enjoy the ride. So
Well, here's the thing. I was reading that right now online dating is going quite well for people in a new way
okay, I'm
because
interested.
they can't meet each other, like to see each other face to face.
Right.
So they're actually partaking in longer conversations. They're actually really talking and getting to know each other a lot more,
Yep.
with those conversations than just saying, "Hey, we connect on a few things, coffee this weekend, whatever." Like they're not getting to do that. So,
Yeah, but I think
you know,
that's awesome though. Like
it
all
is pretty
jokes
cool.
aside, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it really, and so a lot of people are like really, they're pretty, they're pretty happy about how that's going. And I really wondered about it, right? Because I haven't been online dating since when? In the fall. That was the last time I was on.
Okay.
So
But
yeah.
I would think it is actually like a great time to meet someone online because you have the time to really
They're
like,
trapped.
to be trapped. No, but you have that time to have that conversation. You can do exactly what you and I are doing right now. And you're
Right.
you know, and I just think you could build something a little bit more because I feel like online dating's always just been like, okay, chatting to like all these people, and it's like, okay, meet this one Wednesday, this one Thursday, this one Friday, this one and it's just like people
Yeah.
are so disposable. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
yeah, they still could be, but if you actually like take the time now to like chat it out, video chat it
Yeah.
out, and really get to know someone, I just feel like might be better. So I feel like if you are
It is.
single, because it's probably hard, especially for people that are a little bit younger, like maybe more, in their early 30s or mid 30s, who are still like really hitting out the bar scene or whatever it is they're doing. Not saying you can't do it in your 40s, but for people who are just like really focused on meeting people, like going out and being social and doing all that stuff, like
Yeah.
you can still do it. I feel it's just at a different level. I'd say
Right.
now's the time to go out, try to connect and lock and load before everyone gets out in the wild.
So
Build a
that's what you'd be doing.
connection now, folks.
Yeah.
Build it now. Build it now.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool though. And I think that's nice because that was something that really freaked me out about online dating initially
Yeah.
was
Well,
there
we
was
saw
just a
some of the
lot going
profiles
on and
coming
I
in.
didn't feel like I was really connecting with anybody. And if you don't really feel that, it's like, do I want to take the time to even go out and have a coffee with them or whatever? It was just weird. And so, because everything was just quick, like you
Yep.
said, right?
Yep.
So now if everything's slowing down, I think in that area, I think absolutely it's a good thing.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's
very good.
actually I have a few friends who are single and they're feeling like a little bit isolated and they're just like, like they want that companion. They want someone to go through this together.
Right.
I'm saying, why? No.
Well, it works both ways, right? I mean,
Yes.
you're living with your fiance, and so you have that companionship. A lot of people, they're struggling with that. It's tough when
It
you're
is
not getting
tough.
that space, right? But then
You
there's
do.
someone like myself, like other people that are single, it's very lonely, so it's,
Yeah.
you can't win either way. Either way, there's drawbacks, right?
I
I
was
mean, that's
talking,
just,
I was video chatting one of my girlfriends yesterday, and we were saying, wouldn't it be great if we could like swap? And she's like, oh, like, she's like, yeah, like I could totally live with Dave. Like he's a good cook. I'm like, no, like they go in a house and you come here.
oops.
It was
Oopsie.
fun. I thought it was so cute. She's like, yeah, she's like, Dave would be great. He would cook. And I'm like, no, like he goes to your house and you come here.
Yeah. That's so funny.
We
That's
joked
cute.
about that. But oh yeah, no, like Dave and I joke all the time. Like, obviously we get on each other's nerves, of course. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know how, like I'm super easy to live with.
Oh yeah. Easy as can be.
But yeah, like we joke, and then I'm like, I was laughing because I said, "Oh my God, I'm so excited! Like when I can get back up to the cottage, it'll be nice because if I want to escape for a few days." He's like, "Why? You don't love me?" I'm like as a joke, right? I'm like, "Yeah, of course I love you," but I'm like, look at all the times like you're always like, "Oh my God, like I wish you could just go to your mom's or go away."
Right. I don't think it's normal to be okay with spending that much time with a person all the time. Like,
No, it's
everyone's entitled to
tough.
have a little breather, like just time alone, let alone,
Of course,
being around that person.
you need to have time alone.
Sure. I mean, my
Yeah.
last marriage was 14 years, and we always had time apart. It wasn't a big deal. He'd go snowmobiling. I'd go away with girlfriends or do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was never a bad, looked as a bad thing. It was just
No, you got to
breather,
have your time apart.
little break,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and we
let
do.
alone
And I
break
mean
from the
it's
kids.
yeah, and it's tough
Whew.
too because he's like, well, like he's home usually like all summer too with his job. So, and
So
if
you
there's
have
time,
had that.
sorry.
You have been around each other that way, like where he's around. Because a
Oh
lot of people
yeah.
don't have the
Oh
whole summer off, right? I mean, other than teachers, obviously, but
yeah.
like him. But you know, it's different. It is different. And
Yeah.
I think, there's couples that work together, and if that's what
Yeah.
they're conditioned to do, then
You just
that
get
works for
used to
them.
it. You just get
Cool.
used to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the difference is like, yeah, we've we're lucky to have the cottage, so like if we need space, we can have that time apart or whatever. But you know what? I know some people are asking like, "Oh, how is it?" blah 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 because I'm like always home and then he's home now. Um
Yeah.
so we're just home together longer now. That's all.
Right.
So we're used to it. And then, we always joke. One of his family members had said to me, like, oh, how are you guys holding up? Like, is everything good? And I'm like, the ongoing joke is we survived the renovation of 2018-19.
Right.
So if that didn't break us up, coronavirus ain't doing it. Not saying we don't get on each other's nerves,
Yeah.
but no, the renovation that was the test because those were tough times.
Sure.
It was living in the renovation,
Yeah.
choosing things for the house, spending a lot of money, like making these decisions. And it was, yeah.
Yeah. That's in one of the, the list of most stressful things in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Renovation, moving, changing a job. Like there's just, there's different things that make that like top 5 or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's a
yeah.
big
Like,
one.
it's crazy. And even like, yeah, like I know we're kind of getting off topic here, but I'm just saying, like, it's so funny because people are like, oh, how's everything going? And I'm like, what did you do this week? And everybody's like, oh, I did this or I did this. And I'm like, well, I moved a deep freeze in the basement. Like, I actually moved a deep freeze. Like, I carried a deep freeze with him into the basement. And we fought over that because I got new walls, new stairs, new everything. And now he's asking me to carry a deep freeze in the basement, which we desperately needed. So I had to so that was a fight. So there's always a fight of something. Now he wants to build something in the backyard. So he's like, well, I go, oh, okay, that's like, who are you going to do it with? He's like, you. And I'm like, oh, great. Here we go.
No.
Haven't we done
You go
enough?
outside. You go outside and figure it out.
Well, no, he's going to need help. So by the end of this all, I am going to be a moving man, possibly a heavyweight champion and a contractor. So I will wear many hats.
Yeah. Good for you. That's impressive. Really?
Well, you know what? For the amount of food I'm shoving in my face, doesn't hurt.
Oh, yeah, you haven't had any baking delivered to you on this podcast. Is he not baking today?
Yeah, there is no baking. No baking today. We did make a volcano, so that was some baking.
Mm,
Oh, he'll be cooking up a storm
right.
tonight for dinner
I
because
forgot. You were busy. You were busy doing grade 2 stuff. So that was
yes,
busy.
yes. Oh no, there'll be a beautiful meal tonight. His little boy's home
Nice.
tonight, so we'll make a nice meal. So,
Good.
yeah, there'll be food to be had. That's for sure. But
Yes.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's totally not about dating, but that's okay.
Well, no, we've covered it, and I think that it'll be very interesting to receive the emails.
Yes.
We also thought that we should, because we talked about it last week, give a quick, what's the word? Like everyone's watching Netflix. We get it, right? I mean,
Oh
like it's
yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
So everyone's, binging on something. So we
Yeah.
thought that we would give our recommendations, because last week we recommended Tiger King,
Oh yeah.
which was so good.
Carol Baskin. Oh my gosh. There was a shirt. So of course, like all the paraphernalia is now being made because
Already.
huge. And so there's one shirt and I'm gonna buy, and it's like, be sure to wash your hands and fuck you, Carol Baskin. And it's in like a script. So I'm like, yeah,
So good. So
buy
good.
it now. Click.
I
Love it.
saw a picture of Tony the Tiger painted on a wall,
Oh yeah.
and it said Carol Baskin's husband tasted great.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh yeah, like I feel like my summer wardrobe is just going to be like, hey, all you cats and kittens,
Yeah.
fuck you, Carol Baskin. Like I literally want like all t-shirts and tanks with Joe Exotic like one-liners, 100%.
Right. Why not? Why
Hell
not?
yeah.
So
Amazing.
we're into it. Now, I don't think that other shows on Netflix are going to have that kind of following per se.
Oh no, this is
But
it.
that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
This 2020. I just can't wait till Halloween because it's going to be
I know it's going to be so good.
so
It's going to be so good.
the best is, so some of my friends who have like children, they are getting the kids now to do, because now TikTok, some of the sounds are like from the Tiger King, and now people have their kids acting like, I literally, oh my gosh, I actually might ask my friend if I can like share it on our DX radio page, because she did one with her son and daughter. I was like, I almost fell off the couch. I was dying. Like people are
well,
just
you have
like,
to put it up see if you can put it up on our page.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna see if I get their permission, but yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. And then everyone's doing this TikTok thing, so now I'm feeling like it's funny because actually a lot of like moms and dads and with their kids or whatever, everyone's doing this TikTok, and I'm not even exaggerating. I must have got 4 to 5 messages this week saying, Michele, what the hell? Like, it's like everyone and their brother expected me to like launch this big TikTok because I'm crazy. So now it's just a lot of work. Like I do it with the little one and we have done some fun ones, but I feel like, okay, like people that I've known, like, for the last few years, or people that I've known for like practically all my life, or like even family, are expecting this from me. So I feel like I'm going to be launching a personal TikTok, but they're just so much goddamn work. They're not easy to do, some of these
Keep
things.
it simple. Start out small.
I'm gonna have to.
Just ease into it, girl.
I did a few on our Dx3 for fun to kind of like get familiar with the platform, but now I'm feeling like I just don't know if I need to start like a separate TikTok, or I'm just gonna post it on Dx3 during this quarantine time. And then I'm like, maybe you can post if you're feeling snazzy, because I know how much you love doing video stuff.
Oh God, TikTok stuff? Oh please, no, it's not my forte, girl.
I'm sure eBear can hook you up.
Yes, that's true. He's good.
Probably
He's
amazing.
Kids are always better.
So yeah, this is like my new quarantine goal, is to start a TikTok.
Okay.
I'm going to start a TikTok on my own, doing me. Maybe I'll bring in Dave and Marcus for cameos, but I feel like I have to do it. I feel like it's my duty.
Okay. All right. I think you should.
give me something to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's your recommendation for Netflix?
So for Netflix, okay. So we've been watching like a lot of stuff. So one thing that I started, or sorry, that I just finished, was Netflix, and it was called Self-Made, and it's the story of Madame C.J. Walker, who was the first African American woman, or who was a self-made millionaire. And it's awesome. It's really awesome. It's not too long. You could probably kill it in about a day or two. That's not watching it like all. I can't remember how long it is, but anyway, Self-Made, a true story. So I always like stories. So yeah, that one I would highly recommend. I personally just thought it was awesome because it's around the beauty industry too.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I watched it as well. Yeah,
Okay,
it was very good.
so I texted a few of my friends and said, yeah, like watch it. It's cool. I love true stories. So that one is, awesome. I recommend it.
Okay, the one I finished this week, and I might have probably mentioned it last week. I just don't remember. But I loved Ozark.
Oh my gosh,
So,
amazing!
And I took my time a little bit with it, so I did officially just finish it this week, and it was really good.
I would
a lot
watch
of people
it all
know that.
over
I know
again.
it's doing well everywhere, but if there's still people that are kind of unsure, I would definitely recommend it.
So good. Oh no, it's like amazing. I think like Dave and I would watch it again. Like it was so good.
Yeah, I think I might, but there's other stuff I still need to check out. So yeah, we'll try to give a recommendation each week if we've got new stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it, but we started one a few days ago, so I'll talk about it on next week's podcast. I can't remember what it's weird. The first like little bit, it's kind of like I found it slow, but now it's like getting like good. So
yeah, and I found that with a few, and I was told a year ago to watch Ozark, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, and then I think I maybe started the first episode months ago and left it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back to it. So sometimes you have to do that with some shows. You really have to kind of push through the first two to get into it. But it's worth it for sure.
Yeah, no, Self-Made. So that's awesome. You saw it too. Yeah, I really loved it. There's some really, really good shows. I know we've got we've broke out, we've got the Android, we've got like the Apple TV, we've got like, what else now? Like Amazon, like everything. So we got it all.
Disney? I haven't even touched my daughter has Disney.
Yeah, I think I couldn't load it on our TV, and our TV's not old, so I don't know. I feel like we might have to I think you can do it through Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gotta
has it on her tablet. So
okay. So maybe I just gotta do it on. We just bought a new tablet, so I can probably just figure it out. But we're I think we're getting on the Disney train too.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah, we just have so much. Yeah, we have so much. So I'm like, TV. And I'm not even a TV watcher. I never watch TV. I never follow series.
Love it.
Like the one thing, my guilty pleasures are, it was what was it, 1,000-Pound Sisters, which is not even on anymore, on TLC. So that's annoying. I'm so pissed because I love 1,000-Pound Sisters. So not that anyone on the hierarchy of TLC is watching our podcast, but if you are, I want them back.
You want it back.
Okay. Want it back. Number 2, 90 Day Fiance, can't stop, won't stop, keep repeating, bring it. People do not stop finding love in other parts of the world because I need you to. And then the one thing the 2 shows I cannot believe I watch because I can't even watch surgeries and stuff, but apparently I can now and realize that if I really wanted to, I could have been a surgeon.
Okay.
It's Dr. Pimple Popper and My Feet Are Pimple.
Oh my God.
Can totally watch them now.
That is so gross.
I know.
I don't even want to talk about it. I threw up in my mouth right now. I apologize.
I can watch it. And My 600-Pound Life, 100%. I just love it because I totally relate with the people on My 600-Pound Life, because if that doctor was eat this and only eat this, and then I came back a month later, I would gain weight. So I totally feel like I understand them.
Okay. Well, I can't say that I agree with the shows you enjoy, but that's okay.
I just feel bad. I just said to Dave, you know what? We did all this work on this house. Forgive me if they need to take off the roof and crane my ass out of here. We be eating too much. We be
Listen,
eating too much.
listen, reel it in, okay? He's going to be very unhappy having to remove a roof or a wall.
I could turn into a skylight. Bring in the sunshine.
You're a nut. You're a nut.
Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Well, cheers. And we send out, we need to send out lots of love and thoughts to people that are going through a wickedly hard time right now.
Yes,
and that have lost people and are not doing well in so many areas. So we hope that this brings a little bit of light into their life, because it is really hard for a lot of people right now.
For sure. And that's why I didn't want to get into like too heavy podcast stuff, especially this time, because, you know, we do bring light to a lot of the situations, but we just want to make it light and airy right now. No real plan. Let's just have fun, because really, you're right. There's a lot of people out there who watch us that are going through hard times, and they are alone, and they have reached out, and I've had conversations with them. You know, and then when we stopped doing our podcast for those few weeks, like people were reaching out, and they were like, okay, like we really actually could use you guys. So that was really nice to hear, because sometimes, you know, we just come on here and we do our thing. And I think sometimes we just kind of like do what we do, and we are who we are, and we kind of forget that maybe sometimes, maybe we are a little funny. Maybe people do like us.
No, you're not funny at all.
No.
You're ridiculous. You're so serious. You really need to lighten the fuck up. Okay.
Well, I will work on that.
I love you.
I love you too. And it was been such a pleasure. And until next time, toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers.